all for your service. Next up is going to be some valuable information about this year's Blossom Festival. If I can have J.C. Collier, Sydney Sanders, Michaela Quattlebaum, and Nicole Allen to come stand next to these easels. These ladies are from the Magnolia High School Art Department, and we also have Miss Lori Hicks here in the audience with us, and they have done a tremendous job on the design of this year's Blossom Festival t-shirt, as well as the poster that we will be using in all of our advertisements for the Blossom Festival. So we can go ahead and have Nicole Allen, which is the designer of the poster. Can you please turn that around for us? J.C. Collier, as well as Sydney Sanders, got together and they came up with the design for the front of the t-shirt. Now, before they turn it over, let me preface this. This is the 65th annual art show. The art show is the foundation of the Magnolia Blossom Festival, and we wanted to let the art students show that in their designs. So if you'll go ahead and show them what the front of the shirt will look like. And Michaela Quattlebaum came up with the design for the back of the shirt. The shirt this year will be a very bright red, and I believe that this design will really pop on this shirt. You can go ahead and turn it around. Thank you, ladies, for all of your hard work, and Miss Lori Hicks for your guidance and all of your work. Thank you. Y'all can go sit down now. On to the next announcements for the Blossom Festival. This year's entertainment may not be a very well-known name, but believe me, it is going to be entertaining. I highly suggest that you get on YouTube or any other Google or whatever, and just look these people up. And it is a guaranteed entertainment. I was personally guaranteed whenever I was giving them money that it was going to be guaranteed that it's great. So, this year's Friday night entertainment will be Natalie Stovall and The Drive. Natalie is from Nashville, and she plays the fiddle like nobody's business. And so we really hope that you will come out and watch her. She sings anything from Beyonce to Aerosmith. So I think that you will really get a kick out of her. This year's Saturday night entertainment will be The Long Run. It's an Eagles tribute band, and they will be coming from Los Angeles. And I heard that they are going to be as good or better than the Journey band that was here last year. So we're very excited about both of them. If I can have Jackie Nix come up, we will go ahead and start the presentation.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Leadership Magnolia would like to present the Distinguished Alumni Award to a gentleman who graduated from SAU and the Banking Association's National and Graduate Trust Schools, and received the Leadership Award from his class at Southwestern Graduate School of Banking at Southern Methodist University. He spent 9 years with the Arkansas State Bank Department of Commissioners Senior Examiners, and then served as president and director of another local bank. In 2004, he was nominated by Dr. David Rankin and named as one of the top 40 under 40 by Arkansas Business. 2005, he spearheaded the Larry Womble Magnolia Print, sponsored by Magnolia Chamber of Commerce. He has been with Farmers Bank and Trust since 2008 and currently serves as the Executive Vice President of Trust and Asset Management Division. 2011, he helped organize the Magnolia Rotary Club's health fair for community residents held at SAU in the W. Donald Reynolds Center. In 2012, while serving as a member of the Magnolia Economic Development Corporation, he worked to secure funding to help rename the Magnolia Business Park to the Harvey Couch Business Park to honor one of Columbia County's most influential founding fathers. In 2013, he was awarded the Certificate of Certified Trust and Financial Advisor designation. He has formerly served as treasurer and currently serves on the Investment and Stewardship Committees and is a long-range planning chair at First Presbyterian Church. He has served as immediate past president of the Magnolia Rotary Club and is a member of the advisory board for Albemarle and Magnolia Unlimited. He has served in the past as board member of the Magnolia Economic Development Council and is an alumni member of Leadership Magnolia. He's the past president of Magnolia Columbia County Chamber of Commerce and is on the board of SAU alumni. Please join me in honoring this year's Leadership Magnolia Distinguished Alumni, Todd Smith.
Thanks to Jackie and the Leadership Magnolia Group. I really appreciate the recognition. It's really an honor and a privilege to be in a community that's also your hometown and to do the things that I've been able to do. And I've only done it really through the support of others. I've been associated with some wonderful nonprofits and other groups, and along the way I've had support from other leaders who have modeled the way of how things should be done, and just general support from everyone involved. So again, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce Ms. Katy Hicks as the Chamber of Commerce Young Person of the Year. I've had the honor of knowing Katy for the last 3 years as a student at Magnolia High School. She's a very fine young lady of utmost moral character and very deserving of this fine award. Academically, she's excelled. She's a member of the National Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta. She's a Scholars Banquet honoree, and she will be an honor graduate at graduation. She carries a grade point average that is over a 4 point. She's a member of the Gold Club, which means she has a 30 on the ACT. She also has not taken an easy road in her coursework. She's been involved in many activities, many AP courses. She participates in the Panther Band. She's on the basketball team. She was chosen by her classmates to be the mistress of ceremony at the homecoming assembly. And she works with the Spirit Committee at our school. If that's not busy enough, she's also editor of the yearbook this year. She's very involved in the community. Some of her community service activities include volunteer at the county fair. She's also works with SAU in their summer art program. She's very committed and she's very active within the church. She's volunteered the past 3 summers to do missions in Canada, the Ukraine, and in Dallas. She also serves as state and national president of the Girls Mission Auxiliary. Katy is a leader in all aspects of her life, whether it's playing sports or whether it's in the classroom. She understands the value of leadership, and she's committed. Whether she's playing ball, playing the band, or volunteering in the community, Katy's character is demonstrated by her smile, her work ethic, and her personality. I've been particularly impressed with Katy and how she's been able to shuffle so many activities around and still excel. Her priorities are in order. There's no doubt that Katy's a special person. She's one of those students that truly displays happiness and value. I can't describe her, but she can describe herself. When she wrote her essay for this award, she expressed herself and what her thoughts were, and I'm going to let her speak for herself with this. She wrote, "There's no reason not to be happy. Life is so short, and the moments that we have in life go by so fast. I want people to remember me for my spirit and kindness, and that I show them the kindness that I show to those around me. I want to leave a legacy that impacts the lives of others for the better. Therefore, it is my honor to introduce to you Miss Katy Hicks for this prestigious award. She's very bright, she's friendly, and a deserving young lady with a great future ahead of her. Please join me in congratulating Katy Hicks as the Chamber of Commerce Young Adult of the Year."
I would just like to thank, first of all, the Chamber of Commerce for considering me and for awarding me this award, and I'm so humbled by it, and I was so excited by it and surprised by it, because I know that there were so many other well-respected young people that applied for this, so I'm just thankful for the Chamber for this, and I'm thankful for everything that they do to make our community great, and it's been an honor to grow up here and to live here. And I'm thankful for Magnolia Public Schools and for the education that they've given me these past 12 years. And it's truly just been a blessing to go through school there and go through life here and just acquire an education that's going to help me further on in my life. And then I just want to say thank you to my parents for the love and support that they've given me and for just raising me the way that they have. And I'm so grateful for them and their constant love and prayer for me that they've always encouraged me to do everything in my life that I can set my heart to. And so I just am humbled by this, and I'm so grateful for this, and just thank you.
What an amazing young woman. When I was asked to nominate an Educator of the Year, I wasn't sure how I was going to do that, since we have a district full of teachers who are very well deserving of this award. But when I began to think about what an educator is, I think about someone who is above all passionate about kids, not only someone who has an immediate impact on kids, but also develops relationships that extends far beyond graduation. Our Educator of the Year is a person that I believe embodies all those characteristics of a true educator. I will never forget the first time we met. We were standing in Pam's office, and somehow our conversation came around to retirement and how long he was going to be before he retired. And he said, well, it depends on how big a jerk this guy is if they hire him. He said if he was a big enough jerk, he'd stick around for 4 or 5 more years. So, Mr. Loper, I'm just going to tell you, you need to be prepared for me to be a really big jerk. With that said, I could not be more proud to recognize Mr. Roger Loper.
thank you, the chamber. I thank the people that I've served with for 39 years. You know, it's been great. I've been the luckiest person because I have been worked with the most marvelous young adults, as you can see right from these posters and from Katy. And I sincerely thank you for allowing me to be the principal at Magnolia High School, Magnolia Junior High, Central Elementary, and Eastside Elementary. It's been a good run. One thing that I remember, this used to be called the young adult, the young educator of the year. I guess it's not that anymore. Anyway, I thank you. There's so many people in this room that I've worked with that have meant so much to me, that have made me look good when it's hard sometimes to make me look good. I just thank you so much, and you know who you are. I appreciate every single one of you. And Mr. Ward didn't tell the whole story. I didn't use the word jerk.
Good afternoon. I am here to present the Employer of the Year Award. Or actually, I am just here to introduce this person. And before I start, this person has no idea whatsoever. This is a surprise. Magnolia School believes that an Employee of the Year should be an employee that exhibits great work ethics, excels in his or her job task, and is respected and admired by his or her fellow employees. We feel that this person should not only possess all of these traits, but does so while making a positive impact on the school. This person is always professional while being fun-loving and full of personality at the same time. He takes pride in his work and realizes the importance of his position. Our students are privileged to be able to come to such a neat and tidy school each day. He takes the time to organize all of our supplies so that they are easily accessible to all students and teachers, allowing for optimal teaching and learning each day. He's giving me the stink eye right now. Our students benefit because of his diligent work ethic. He is our Superman on campus. He is the only male employee on the campus that works with 60 women. He arrives 30 minutes early to work each morning so that he can prepare the building for all students and staff. He goes above and beyond every single day to help the teachers whenever they need, in addition to his other routine duties. He is always willing to do anything that is asked of him and constantly has a can-do attitude. He serves as a role model to the students and doesn't mind taking time out of his day to visit with them when necessary. Eastside School is a better place because of his hard work. We appreciate him in the Magnolia School District. At this time, I would like to introduce the Employee of the Year, Mr. Virgil Davis.
Thank you, everybody. I ain't got no words right now.
Good evening. There are a number of things for which Macy Braswell could be recognized. Certainly, her contributions have improved the quality of life in Magnolia and Columbia County, as well as surrounding counties. She manages to keep a positive attitude in some of the most adverse circumstances. In her role as the Executive Director of Life Touch Hospital, Macy is a servant leader. She's one that leads by example. Macy is intelligent, she's articulate, and she is passionate about the ministry that is Life Touch Hospital. Macy has an abiding faith in her Creator, which brings me to what really sets her apart. emotional for me, so bear with me. This is best expressed by one of the prayers of Augustine, who prayed, God of our life, there are days when our burdens are so heavy they chafe our shoulders and they weigh us down. When the road seems dreary and endless, when the skies are gray and threatening, when our lives have no music in them and our hearts are lonely, when our souls have lost their courage. Flood the path with light. Run our eyes to where the skies are full of promise. Tune our hearts to the brave music. And give us the sense of camaraderie with those heroes and saints in every age. And so quicken our spirits and encourage our souls that we may encourage all those who journey with us. Macy is one of those rare heroes of her age, used of God to quicken the spirits and to encourage the souls of all who journey with her. It is my cherished privilege to award Macy Braswell the 2015 Magnolia Columbia County Chamber of Commerce Business Person of the Year Award. Congratulations, Macy.
This too was a surprise until I walked in and my whole family was here. First, I want to say thanks to the Chamber and for the town of Magnolia and Columbia County. And I noticed the tagline, Discover the Difference, on the brochure tonight, and it truly is a difference. My husband and I are honored to be able to raise our children in this community. It's a great place that we've literally chosen. We're working real hard right now to find a home. We currently have sold ours and don't have one, so we are working really, really hard to find a place to continue to raise our children here. We're going to do that because it's a great community and we're glad to be a part of it. And second of all, as far as my contributions at Life Touch, all these ladies, it is not me. What I'm doing with them could not be possible without the ladies and the guys that make up Life Touch. It is a ministry and a calling for them. We thank the families that have given us the privilege of taking care of your loved ones. There's a lot in the room tonight as I look out that we have been honored to serve over 6,000 patients and families. And that is what's a blessing to us, that gets us through those tougher days. And we just thank you for that honor and privilege of doing that. And that's all. Our next award is going to be the Public Servant Award. I know every single one of you have probably been through this office. This office is busy year-round regardless of what year it is, but every 2 and every 4 years it gets even busier. They have to deal with the voting machines, they deal with all the voters that come in, and they also have to continue their daily operations. This office needs to be recognized for this because they did even more work, I believe, during this voting season. And they don't get the recognition that they deserve all the time. And, you know, it's one of the few offices, I believe, that serve with a smile. And any time that they're asked, what can I do for you? And they say, nothing. This is what we do. This is our job. We're good. And there are many times that they stay late this year, I know, or in this past year. And I just want to go ahead and present this award, the Public Servant Award, to the Columbia County Clerk's Office, Sherry Bell, County Clerk.
But I want to thank the chamber and the nomination on behalf of myself and my staff. I couldn't work with a better group of people, and they don't want to be recognized, but I'm going to before it's all over with. But I just want to tell you that it is a pleasure and a privilege to serve Columbia County. I can't imagine doing anything else in my life. And the staff that I work with is top-notch. And it's the truth. When you come in, we're all smiles, and half the time they think we're just being silly, but we just want everybody to have such a pleasurable experience when they come through our office. So I want to thank you, and if you'll just indulge me just a minute, I'm going to recognize them over here. They don't want me to, but I'm going to. Barb Smith, Lynn Curry, Linda Atkinson, last year Phyllis Distel, Kay McWilliams, and our new hire, Tammy Wilkes. Thank y'all so much.
Y'all hear me? Yes? It's my pleasure tonight to announce the recipient of this year's Community Service Award. Like a lot of others, this recipient puts in many volunteer hours, but this person takes it a step further. The recipient was born and raised in Magnolia, went off to college, graduated, and came back home. She's jumped in with both feet, doing all she can to help our community be a better place to live. She's appointed to the City Planning Commission by Mayor Vann. She's treasurer of the Young Republicans and historian of the Magnolia Junior Charity League. By the way, she led a fundraising effort for the league that raised $30,000 for the children of Columbia County. She spent countless hours working for Vote for the Growth, even walking door to door, giving up her weekends to get signatures on the petition. She also finds time to volunteer at her church, serving on the altar guild and sharing our annual chili cook-off. This young lady is able to maintain a full-time job, helping entrepreneurs take their business to another level, while working on her master's in business administration. She's so deserving of this award, always putting her heart and soul into everything she does. I want to bring forward this year's recipient of the Community Service Award, my niece, Julia Nipper.
Not deserving of it, but I really do appreciate the recognition, and thank you for that. Thank you. I am so lucky to have grown up in a family that has set an excellent example for me what giving back to your community looks like. They have instilled a love for Magnolia and Columbia County, and for that I'm so very thankful. Just a little bit, for those of you who've never had the pleasure, he's really tall, isn't he? So for those of you that have never had the pleasure of working at Jennifer's, I'm going to let you know a little secret. When you go to work for Jennifer Hubbard, the word no magically disappears from your vocabulary. And so you find yourself selling Blossom Festival t-shirts, volunteering for anything to do with the Magnolia Panthers, serving on numerous committees, just whatever it is that has to be done, you do it. And so for me, that word has been lost since I was 16 years old. So Jennifer, this is your fault. But really, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Well, like Julia said, I'm used to talking to 5, so I'm going to need Mr. Nipper to get right here because he's usually all I have. Tonight I'm here to give the Distinguished Outstanding Business Award. First, I would like to thank First Methodist for having us here tonight. Ellie Baker, outstanding job as our chamber director, and to Mickey and Ginger. Wouldn't happen without about these two ladies. Let's give them a hand. I'd also like to thank the Greenhouse Cottages at Wentworth for sponsoring the Business of the Year. The Business of the Year tonight is Chicken Express. It was founded in 1998 in Texas with over 200 locations across the southern United States. Chicken Express provides fast, friendly service with the best food and the best sweet tea in Magnolia. Anything on the menu is great. My favorite, 9 gizzards in a roll. Now, what really makes Chicken Express? To me, that's Robert Dodson. And there is a pretty side to Robert. She's not here tonight. Robert, well, his lovely wife. Robert has a twin sister. She couldn't be with us tonight, but Kathy is here. I'm proud to say that I've known Robert his whole life. A family man, he and his wife Karen have 2 sons and daughter-in-laws. Robert's a hometown boy. He graduated Magnolia High School and Southern Arkansas University. Robert wanted to give back to the city of Magnolia, and give back he did with Chicken Express. He wanted the location he's in, and no other would do, because we tried to find something else. Robert gives back to his community in every way, always helping Magnolia Public Schools, Columbia Christian Schools, Southern Arkansas University. Robert gives till it hurts, and then he gives some more. To me, that's a businessman. Robert works harder than I do, and I work hard. He's always at Chicken Express. He's there every time I go in. Robert, I know your dad, Mr. Jack Dodson, would be proud of the man you are. And Miss Raynell, thank you for doing what you did, and that's being a great mother. Magnolia, we're blessed to have Robert and his family here. Please help me welcome Business of the Year, Chicken Express, Robert Dodson.
There's a lot of pressure in opening up a business, but there's even more pressure when you come back to your hometown after about 25 years to open up a business. It's not a lot of fun looking like a goat in front of everybody that knew you. So it's been a good year. I have to thank my family. If you don't know me real well, I'm very hyper. I'm OCD. I'm a chore to put up with. I've had a lot of people tell me that I'm an acquired taste. And I guess that's true. But it's what drives me. And we're not like any other, we're like every other business. We're only as good as our employees, period. And we're blessed to have good employees. And I'm blessed to have a GM that's unbelievable. It's Vivian Graham. And I told her this after our 1-year anniversary because I was looking for somebody to run this store, and I wanted to find somebody before we opened up. And I really prayed about it because I knew God had the right person. And through a friend of mine, Vivian was suggested, and Karen and I met with Vivian one day at my mom's house. And when Vivian walked in the door, she just lit up the house because that's who she is. And so Vivian, this wouldn't have been possible without you. She knows all the young people in town, and I know all the old people. That's good. Thank y'all very much.
It's my honor to announce the Magnolia Columbia County Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year. As with many of the other awards, this was a surprise. Although as we get into these accomplishments, you'll probably be able to figure it out pretty quickly. This person has been a valuable member of our community since he chose to move to Magnolia and attend Southern Arkansas University years ago. His loyalty and dedication to Magnolia and SAU have been proven by persistently selfless actions. This one's going to give it away, I think. He was recently appointed by Governor Asa Hutchinson to the SAU Board of Trustees. Prior to that, he served as president of the SAU Alumni Association Board of Directors, and he's also participated in many SAU events, including mule gating. He's also played a major role in the Magnolia Blossom Festival. He's been the state cook-off chairman, the serving line chairman, member of the board of directors. His insight and creativity in coordinating the state cook-off have helped maintain the festival's impeccable image. This one will really give it away. Serving as our city inspector, he keeps a high level of integrity while working closely with the Planning Commission and City Council to ensure our community continues to improve. He's always available for questions and comments. And I really think he didn't know it was coming. He's sitting in the very back. His most significant contribution to the community came to fruition in November as chairman for the Vote for Growth campaign. This campaign has made economic advancements that this community has never seen. So it's a great deal. And on top of all of this that he's done for us, when I saw him earlier, he even complimented me on my tie. So he's really a nice guy. So without further ado, it's my privilege and my honor to announce my friend, and yours too, David Nelson, as Magnolia Columbia County Chamber of Commerce Citizen of the Year.
You know, I kept getting tidbits this week, and just something wasn't right. It was a shock to me tonight to get this award, and I'm very honored to get it. But I'm going to tell y'all, you're going to have to be careful because you almost gave it away. I'm not sure I really deserve this award because many of you know that I'm a transplant to this town, and to be awarded Citizen of the Year of Magnolia is a true honor to me. I want to thank the board that elected me, but all I know is it took 50%. Seriously, y'all, I couldn't do this without the support I get from Jen, my girlfriend, Parnell, the mayor, all the support that just all of y'all give me whenever I dive into something or think something's good for this community. Y'all, Magnolia's a great place. I love it, and thank you.
Comes up, I just have about a minute. Shortly after Archie Monroe died, the Rotary Club of Magnolia, in cooperation with the Chamber of Commerce, suggested that the Chamber's Lifetime Achievement Award be named in honor of Mr. Monroe, who was a recipient of this award in 2010. He was the first member to join Rotary after the club was chartered in 1939. He was a faithful member of our club for 76 years. He's been past president of the Rotary Club. Until his last few years, which he could not attend Rotary, he was named an honorary member. His problem was about 100. Our members would like to share his memory with the whole community, as he was an inspiration to us all. So on behalf of the Rotary Club of Magnolia, we're proud to sponsor this very prestigious Archie Monroe Lifetime Achievement Award.
You know, folks, we all leave legacies in our lives, whether it's with our families and our children, at our work, or in the encounters we have with people every day. But every now and then, we encounter a person who is truly transformational in our lives, in our community. This is one of those people. He has been truly transformational at Southern Arkansas University. And if Jamie, you think you gave it away, well, I just gave it away. He's been transformational
in the physical plant and facilities at Southern Arkansas University. Through his blue and gold vision, listen to this, we have built over $100 million worth of facilities. And if you remember what Southern Arkansas University looked like in 2000 and what it looks like today, it's not the same place. He has been transformational in the academic programs at Southern Arkansas University, building new and unique programs for the students that are literally coming from all over the nation and all over the world. He has been transformational in the enrollment of Southern Arkansas University. He is going out on top. In fact, we have had the past 4 semesters record enrollment, and that is not the case at many universities in this state, and it's thanks to his leadership. He has been transformational in raising the visibility of not just Southern Arkansas University, but of Magnolia and our region. And he has been transformational in the economic development of this region as one of the key figures in the creation of the Golden Triangle Economic Development Council, serving on our Chamber of Commerce and our MEDC. I could go on, and I could go on, and I could go on. But I'm here to tell you tonight, it is my distinct pleasure and honor to present the first Archie Monroe Lifetime Achievement Award to Dr. David Rankin.
Thank you, Dr. Berry. 49 years ago, coming April 2nd, Tony and I were newlyweds, and we were in graduate school, and I told Tony, I said, Tony, I've got a dream. And I said, number one, I'd like to be a college professor. He said, I can help with that. She typed my dissertation. I told her I wanted to live on a farm. She said, I like that. I can help with that. And she did, all the way from driving the tractor out, baling hay, and helping fix fence and all those things, and feeding us all. Finally, I said, also, I have a dream. I'd like to have a pretty good family. She said, I can help with that. And she did. She did. Being involved in this community over the years, and Southern Arkansas University has been a huge blessing to me and to my family. This has been a great place to live. The land of pine trees and oil wells. That's the way I describe it when people ask what it's like in this part of the world. And it's a great area. I remember the reason I ended up in Magnolia was a gentleman by the name of Louis Blanchard. Louis and Martha were very influential in our life. He told a lot of lies to Dr. Amity Bruce. They hired me sight unseen, so I know Louis told some big ones. And I came to Magnolia, and we loved it, and we have stayed here, and we have loved the whole process. I want to give tribute to all the people at Southern Arkansas University, the employees, the faculty, staff, the students, all of you who support the university in so many ways, and say thank you, because you're such a part of the success of the university. And I know under the great leadership of Dr. Berry, as you can see, we're going to go to the next level. I'm confident of that. So it's going to be a real great trip. As we say in Mule Rider country, and I have to say, it's been a great ride. It's been a great ride. And Steve, thank you for the Archie Monroe Award. My goodness, what a great gentleman he was. It was so great. He was the Grand Marshal in 2009 when we did the great Southern Arkansas Mule Ride. He was right there in the thick of it. And we are going to build, as a result of contributions from his family and friends, we're going to build the Archie Monroe gazebo. It'll be out on the east side of Overstreet Hall in the front, and you're going to get to see that. We're going to start it soon. It's going to be a great tribute to Archie Monroe and a great tribute to the kind of character that he brought to this community and to this whole area. When Tony and I waltzed into town, one of the first things we did, go right down to Magnolia Insurance, meet Archie Monroe. It was great. Thank you. God bless. God bless Magnolia and Southern Arkansas University.